Now, his hit TV show, The Dog Whisperer, is seen by millions all over the world, and he is the last stop for many problem dogs. Now, next year, he'll be bringing his interactive live shows here, and this is his first UK television appearance. Please welcome the man himself, Mr. Cesar Millan. Let me hear you. Thank you. Cesar, what a pleasure. What a pleasure. Cesar,
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Cesar, welcome
You got my
to
wife
England.
there. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's my wife.
Is that you?
I'm well trained, so no worries.
Welcome to England. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
It's lovely to have you
Appreciate it.
here.
Thank
It really
you.
is. When did you first start working with dogs?
Well, I was working with dogs since I was little at the farm in Mexico.
Yeah.
Then I jumped the border to America, and then I saw that people were having problems with dogs, and then I opened the Dog Psychology Center.
Have you always
I'm
been
here.
good with dogs? Have you always...
You just got it.
Have you always been good with dogs?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
My grandfather always, my grandfather taught me never work against Mother Nature.
Yeah.
And so what that means is exercise, discipline, affection. Most of the people do affection, 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 and
Yeah.
they expect a dog to behave.
Yeah.
Right? Consistency is not the problem. People that are consistent is just they're not consistent giving the dog what he needs.
Right.
Most of the people do what they want from a dog. So
Yeah.
affection is what they want from a dog first.
So you've got to be firm as well.
Firm, I think, is being calm and assertive with love,
Yeah.
or the loving way of... I was listening to her earlier, and being assertive about the way you love. So it's not about being mean or frustrated. I don't get frustrated or angry with a dog, even though a dog is, biting me. I actually get calm, And so being assertive is just the ability to create what you want.
Yeah. Do you know when you came from Mexico, I'm dying to know this, how much money did you have to start your new life in the USA?
Zero.
Nothing?
No, nothing. I give the money to the guy who helped me to cross the border. And after that, I have nothing.
Oh, did you cross the border, yeah?
Yeah, I jumped the border, yeah. Not this one.
It's like me,
I have
Cesar.
to passport this time.
Cesar, it's like me when I moved down from Birkenhead. Honestly, I jumped the border. Who was your very first celebrity client?
A very good friend of mine, her name is Jada Pinkett Smith,
Yeah.
the wife of Will Smith. She paid for a year for me to learn English.
Yeah.
So when I came to America, I didn't know English. And I met her, and then she said, you got to learn English so you can teach what you know.
Yeah.
And so she paid for a teacher for me for a year. So.
Do you know, when I was in LA, I don't know whether I'm talking out of school here, I thought they spoil their dogs in LA. You see a lot of overweight dogs going around in LA. And I think people sort of spoil them. They were all in coats and boots.
That was the funny part for me, because I come from a third world country. Dogs are skinny, but they don't have psychological problems.
Yeah.
Right? And so you come to
Sounds
America,
like
you come to America, and dogs are wearing suits and wearing things. They have birthday parties, but the dogs are aggressive. They have anxiety. One thing that I learned is separation anxiety. I never met a dog that has separation anxiety in Mexico. They definitely need more food, but they don't have psychological problems. So
you can spoil dogs by just giving them too much. Same
well,
as
if that's
children,
all
maybe.
you do, yes, my kids, I have two kids, 10 and 15, and they have to work for the Xbox.
Right,
So
exactly.
we have a pack of dogs, and we can use their, interact
nice.
way of being and fulfill Mother Nature.
What do you say to your critics who say you're too tough on dogs?
Well, I think they only see a portion of what I do.
Yeah.
I train people.
Yeah.
I think that is a very tough thing to do. You have to, in a way, motivate people who don't know they're being stubborn at that time.
Yeah.
So I think they're focusing on a very small part that I do. Obviously, when a dog is going to kill another dog, he's not going to listen to a cookie.
Yeah.
Or he's not going to listen to, come here, babe. He's not going to listen to that. He's already on that state of mind of killing the other dog or a human.
Yeah.
So I'm working with dogs that are already in a red zone.
Yeah.
So they're going to kill a big kill. And for a lot of people, I'm the last person to see before they euthanize a dog. So I'm actually stopping a dog from being killed, if that's what it is.
Look, we've got a clip here now from the show. You ready for this, folks? Go on, Bert, roll the tape.
My greatest fear with Sunshine is that she's going to get attacked. She comes off like she's the tough one. I mean, she'll lunge at another dog, she'll get right in their face.
Once we are leading the dog, she can't get distracted with anything. So if she moves this way, you have to correct her from that. You have to keep absolutely control over her. That's just part of the psychological challenge. You want her to be totally focused on you.
When Sunshine fell in beside me and walked like a regular dog, like the dogs I've had in the past, I felt the most incredible sense of elation. And I think I'll have...
Oh, lovely. You know, but... Now, Cesar, the live show is coming here next year, isn't it?
My first time,
what
yes.
Can we expect?
It started in March. Well, the first time I make sure people understand the psychology behind a dog, you know, and the second part is we do hands-on. So there's going to be dogs from that particular area of England that we're going to be helping with, you know, or helping, and especially the human. You know, a lot of times people don't realize that holding the leash this way represents tension.
Yeah.
You know, they think they're being assertive.
Yeah.
And so it gives you access to the live experience of what a calm, assertive energy is and how to evaluate a person with their dog, not to see, let's say you see a Doberman walking your way. A lot of people get nervous just by looking at a Doberman coming, or a Pit Bull or a Rottweiler. It's not the dog that you have to focus, it's the human.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a lot of humans walk, if you don't mind, walk like this.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that. So you don't worry about the dog, worry about the way the human holds the leash.
Yeah. Have you ever met a dog you've been scared of and thought, ooh.
Scared?
Scared of?
No.
No, never.
No?
I'm going to introduce you to one now. Oh, see? Bring out Bullseye. Come here, baby. Yeah, Cesar. What do you think of this little fella, Cesar? He's only 14 weeks old. What do you think of him? I mean...
Very calming.
He's a very calm dog, isn't he?
It's a great, look at him.
Look.
A good therapy dog. You know, it's a dog that can go to hospitals and help people, you know, to feel better.
Yeah.
It's just that beautiful, calm energy. And a lot of people choose the wrong energy for themselves, you know, and a lot of people say, you know, which one is the best breed for me? So it's not so much the breed as the energy behind the dog. Because there's some calm German Shepherds and there's some high-level energy German Shepherds. So it's not the breed, it's the energy behind the dog.
Do you know what I believe as well? I believe that the dogs actually find you. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was a rescue dog and he was brought in on the show. I didn't need another dog, Cesar. I had 3 at the time. And lo and behold, I sort of go on, I'll have him. And we just suit each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know, sometimes I tell people, you don't always get the dog you want, you get the dog you need.
That's right.
You know, so spiritually speaking, emotionally speaking, intellectually speaking, instinctually speaking, you know, God sends you the right dog for you.
Well, look, we've got some dogs over here now. Now, we sent you details of the dogs who come to work in our office. Should we go over and meet them?
Sure.
OK, then. All right.